Okay, hello, welcome to the weather update. As we kind of in the wee hours here, it's 12:50 a.m. on November 10th, 2020. It's supposed to be the weather update for November 9th, but a lot of stuff going on, and I had to take care of it, and I'm exhausted from everything that happened today. Obviously, a lot of amazing beauty and a lot of just very sad aggravation going on as well. So we look across the area again. You see this wide range in temperature. In some areas are much colder than others. Carl Place is reporting 48 degrees, 50 in Muttontown. Farmingdale is at 51. Islip is at, let's see, Islip's over here, 51. Westhampton is at 45. So there is radiational cooling, and one thing I noticed on the train coming home is that there was actually ground fog, and some areas quite dense. We're passing through Pine Lawn. It was pea soup, and then well, we get out of Pine Lawn and it's clear again. Um, Looks like 51 in Tom's River. So let's take a look and see what the high temperatures were today across the area. This is since about, okay, it still has the old information here. Very good. Don't go away. All right. So highs across the area, mid 70s once again across the area. Another very warm day, 77 in Carl Place. Dix Hills hit 80, 74 at Farmingdale, 73 at Islip. Looked like there was some cooler temperatures on the South Shore, where there was, I guess, more of a sea breeze today. Let's see what Westhampton got up to, 71. So yeah, it was a little more of a sea breeze today. I felt it, which helped a little bit. 73 at JFK, 77 at LaGuardia. Central Park at 74. As we go into New Jersey, it gets a lot hotter. Closer to 80 degrees. Newark was 79. Looks like I do see some 80-degree readings. Caldwell got up to 80. Let's head down south toward Toms River. Let's see what Toms River got up to. 76 at the Miller Air Park, but Lakehurst hit 80 degrees. So very much above normal, very unusual to see. And again, these huge diurnal ranges in temperature, I think, are really help bringing out the colors in the leaves too, I think, as well. So we'll go to the Weather Service page and let's see what graphics they have on record. Another record-breaking day. So here we go with the records for today. And this is becoming like this is this is 77. Newark. It was a new record. Bridgeport came close. Central Park tied it. LaGuardia 78. That beat the 72 record. Kennedy 74, which beat 73, and Islip 74, which beat 73. So 4 of our 6 climate sites broke the record high for November 9th today, and one tie. This is the 3rd day in a row with record-breaking temperatures, and we're going to see more tomorrow. So this is just unbelievable. Really is unbelievable what's going on with these temperatures and just the weather in general. It's just absolutely crazy. Guess what, folks? We have another major weather story to talk about. Say hello to Subtropical Storm Theta. That's right. So now we have Eta and we have Theta. So, and I guess we'll get started with Eta first, which is in the Gulf right now. So the latest public advisory for Eta. Eta is slowly moving southeastward, could still produce more flooding. There's been flooding over South Florida. As of 12 midnight, its location is 23.0 north, 85.4 west, about 90 miles north-northwest of the western tip of Cuba. Maximum sustained winds are 50 miles an hour, moving southwest at 8 miles an hour. Minimum sun pressure 995 millibars to 9.39 inches. And let's look at the latest chart with this, and you will see they don't really have it becoming hurricane, but again, I really wouldn't count it out. You can see they just barely have it moving. Nobody really knows where this thing is going. That's just the thing of it. Let's now go to Theta. Oh, and there's another one that could form. So we're already with Theta. We have now broken the record for the most amount of named tropical systems ever. All right. So this is the map here for Theta. It looks like it's going to be a tropical storm, and it looks like it's heading towards Spain, perhaps. So let's see if we can. I guess that's the only information they're going to have on Theta. Just a map. They don't really have Yeah, they don't really have. So maximum sustained winds are 50 miles an hour, moving east at 15 miles an hour. Location 28.8 north, 40.3 west. And they don't really have. I guess this was the first. It was just named. So we'll hopefully get some more. They say they're issuing advisories, but we don't really have an advisory yet. So we're waiting. This is the record-breaking 29th named storm of the season. You know, insane. Insane. Just insanity. So let's take a look at the satellite imagery of both of these storms. This is Eta right now. You can definitely see it's got that tropical circulation there. Still definitely very much intact and very much alive. And you know something? I'm not even going to look at the models for this. I'm not even going to pull up the models because they're so all over the place. There's no point in even looking at them. Now let's take a look at Theta. This is Subtropical Storm Theta. So, yep, you can see its tropical characteristics all right. That's for sure. Okay, so now we'll go look at the models here. We will look at the models here before I wrap up this weather update. I know it's been one hell of a day, one hell of a year, and just unbelievable stuff we're seeing. So we're just going to look at the surface map here on the GFS, and you'll notice Theta here. And you see that once it starts moving northward, it strengthens again for a little bit, then weakens, and then just dissipates. But one thing you can see is that we get a little bit of that moisture that's over Florida. It's gonna once this high starts moving offshore tomorrow, we have this cold front coming, and some of that moisture is gonna get pulled up along that cold front, and you'll see here that we're getting some heavy rain, tropical rains, Wednesday night to Thursday. Then this high builds in, and we should hopefully dry it out. It looks like the front might hang up a little bit, maybe with a little wave along it, and then this high built in for the weekend. And then we have a much stronger cold front. And you see with that stronger cold front, it looks like colder air coming in. And this is another storm here that formed. So this is another storm that it's developing that has it going into the Gulf. And that would be, what is that one? I don't even know what that one is. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Well, you can post in the comments section. Yeah, Greek names, I just don't know. This is nuts. So that's the GFS as far as what's going to happen with Eta. We can go ahead and look at the southeast and look at the NAM. It doesn't really get it too strong. Wraps it up a little bit, but not too much. We can look at the NAM as well. So the NAM is not wrapping it up too much, but you know, it's over the Gulf. We have to really, you know, it's just crazy how long this storm has been around for. That might be a record in itself. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But getting back to the CONUS view, when we go look at the upper air, you'll see that cool down should be should be. So we got the ridge, you see that, and then we still have the ridge, but then that trough comes in next week, and that's going to bring that stronger cold front through. But then the ridge comes back, so the troughs are very transient. There's no blocking or anything like that. So let's go ahead and look at our next chance of rain. So our next chance of rain is going to be Wednesday night into Thursday. You could see there. And again, that rain might be slow to move out. It might be slow to move out. It might get a little hung up. This front might get a little hung up there. We could see a decent amount of rain from this. If you look at the total accumulated precip here on the GFS, you see we could see between 1 and 2 inches of rain with that. All right, and that's with the tropical moisture. So if we look at the dew points, you'll be able to see that tropical moisture coming up. So we back this up to now, and you'll see dew points slowly start to rise a little bit tonight, but you'll start feeling it a little bit tomorrow afternoon, but you won't really start feeling the humidity until we get into Wednesday, and then you're going to start seeing that humidity come in here with that southerly flow. Here comes this cold front. You can see it's trying to move through Thursday. You can see it kind of gets stuck a little to the south, stalls out a little bit, and the wave rides along it, and then we get that cooler. We get a little bit of cooler air here, drier air for the weekend. So if we look at the temperatures, you'll see we'll still be dealing with these above normal temperatures tomorrow. Here is the, and again we're just sticking with the GFS here. I mean, it does seem to have the best track record. So, see, this is the 0Z GFS. If it would load, that would be great. If not, we'll stop this weather update because I'm tired and I don't have the patience for waiting for the circle. So, okay, so here's Tuesday, and you see we warm right back up again to the 70s once again. Could be breaking records, and guess what? We could do it again on Wednesday. Maybe not 70s on Long Island, but Jersey definitely 70s. Maybe near 80 again, you know. And here comes that front coming through, and much cooler if it's for Thursday, low to mid 50s, and then Friday we're going to be cooler too. But again, you're going to have the clouds around, and then we have. Looks like Saturday, much colder, so we'll have temperatures in the much more normal for November, upper 40s, low 50s. And then as we get into next week, you'll see that colder air come in where we may have highs only in the 40s for a few days. But then it warms back up again, so it's just transient. But hopefully we shouldn't see any more of this crazy warmth that we're seeing. Because this is well above, yeah, it's very nice and you can enjoy it, but it's well above normal. So here we go with the cloud cover forecast tomorrow. There might be fog in the morning, but other than that, I don't really see a whole lot of clouds, maybe just some high clouds. We'll see more clouds, I think, on Wednesday, and then we'll be dealing with the clouds from that frontal boundary Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Hopefully we can get out of here Saturday and have a clear day. But that's going to wrap up this weather update. I am exhausted, so I figured I'd just try to bring it to you because there's still a lot going on that has to be talked about. And you know Samantha Ojiri, or should I say South Shore Sam, isn't going to be talking about that on News 12 South Shore. So, thank you for watching and have a good night.